Hi there, welcome to this, my review of the Foxvape 30 watt e-box mod kit. It's a kit that comes with the Foxvape 30 watt variable wattage, variable voltage battery, and also an Arctic tank as well, bottom fill tank with variable air control. Just having a look at the back of the box here. This kit is a 30 watt battery pack. 2200 milliamp hour built-in battery. It's got micro USB charging, standard 510 gauge thread, and because it's variable wattage, comes with an OLED display which shows you your wattage, voltage, battery power status, and also whilst you're vaping gives you your puff time. Supports atomizers down to 0.3 ohms as well, so give you a decent range of sub-ohm vaping. So here's the box, let's get it open. So here is the tank, comes in a clear plastic box. Inside we have the box mod itself. That'll need charged, so I'll get that on charge in just a moment. Standard kind of design, black matte finish on the outside. That's your display with the LED. In fact, oh no, it doesn't need charge, it's got some power in it. LED display there, or OLED display. It shows you your battery status, the resistance, and wattage and voltage. Your control buttons there for varying that. And there we go, 3 clicks, changes from voltage to wattage. It ranges from 2.5 volts to 8.5 volts and from 7 watts to 30 watts. So again, for sub-ohm vapors, it's a decent range of options there for you. The tank, it's called the Arctic tank. It's a 3mm tank, so not the biggest in the world. Bottom fill, so not the most convenient, but let's just see if I can do this one-handed. To get the bottom off. No, I can't. Bear with me a moment. There we go. Got 2 hands now. So this is the tank itself. There we go. So that's your fill holes there at the side, and obviously the chimney, for want of a better expression. So it comes with a single coil already included. It doesn't actually say in the listing what resistance rating this coil is. It's a vertical single coil there. With the cotton wicking, as you can see around the outside, quite decent flow holes there at the side as well. The ASIN for the replacement coils is Bravo 01 Alpha 4 Bravo Hotel Alpha Kilo, and that's for 0.5 ohm coils. Apparently Japanese organic cotton, Kanthal heating wire. And they come in a pack of 5, and they, as you can see, are currently selling on Amazon for $10.99. So $10.99 for 5 coils, fairly standard pricing, and that's what you need to replace the coils in this tank. But as I'm saying, it comes with the one pre-included. So it just screws into the bottom of the tank there, and it all goes together like so. To fill it up, it is just a simple case of taking the bottom off. I'm going to use a 50/50 Medusa Juice Absinthe, my favourite flavour. And as you can see, the filling holes are on the side here, so it is just a case of pushing and squeezing until it's filled up. There we go. And what I tend to do when I'm first using a coil is give a little dab on the holes at the side, like so, to moisten it, and a good squirt around the middle. Again, just to make sure that that wick is properly saturated, because you don't want to be burning dry cotton, because you'll pretty much ruin your coil if you do that. So I'll put this all together. There we go, and I'll leave that for 5 minutes just to properly soak in. While we're waiting for that to soak in, I'll just show you what else you get in the box. A fairly decent packaging, good bit of foam support to hold everything steady. You get your user manual. Oh, actually you get 2 spare coils, so bonus. And it looks like, oh no, you get 1 spare coil, 1 included, and a spare mouthpiece. So that's actually quite decent. That's a pleasant surprise. And then your standard micro USB charging lead as well. And you can see from the instructions here, you've got a guide to what you get on the OLED display. So you've got your power, your resistance rating for your coil, the voltage and the wattage. Again, 3 clicks is all it takes to change that. Glad I read the instructions before filling the tank. Not. Fairly standard. Turn it upside down, take the lid off and fill it up. There's your charging port on the bottom and your 510 thread for attaching the tank. Fairly standard instructions, but clear, easy enough to read, easy enough to follow. Apologise for the dog barking in the background. Postman's doing the rounds just now, so she's getting very excited. So here we have the coil, the tank. Stick it onto the box, and hopefully, there we go. 0.49 ohm, so it looks like it is a 0.5 ohm coil that comes with it. Currently sitting at 5.2 watts. I think we will ramp that up. Takes a little while to go through it because it does it in 0.1 watt increments. Let's just go all the way. As you can see, once you've pressed and held the button for a couple of seconds, it automatically scrolls. To stop it, if you want, you just press the opposite direction button. So there we go, 20 watts. And we'll crank this all the way to 30. Don't know if you can make that out, but the voltage is changing as well as the wattage varies, because obviously your resistance, your wattage and your voltage are all quite closely linked. There we go, that's us up to 30 watts, so let's fire up. Yep, good strong burn there. You can see as you do it, the timer showing you how long you're burning for as well. Not too worried about firing it without vaping at the moment, and that's because I have pre-soaked that coil, so I'm fairly sure there's quite a lot of e-liquid in there. Let's give it a try. Lovely, big, thick clouds. Nice smooth vape actually. No burning, no nasty taste from the cotton. Yeah, as you can see, nice clear coil. Nice clear coil. I'm obsessed with coils today. Nice clear cloud of vape. And don't know if you could see that on the screen there, but the resistance changed just slightly from 0.49 to 0.5. So I'm guessing just depending on the expansion in the coil, that's going to change slightly. A couple of goes. Yep, very good indeed. So like I say, it's a 2200 milliamp hour battery. I've used a similar battery pack, different branded before. You can see the other review for that. Quite pleased with the form factor of this. You've got your polished steel finish at the top and bottom, so it's quite nice looking, and then the matte outer shell of it. Quite a comfortable form factor, nice and easy to hold in your hand, and a good strong click on the buttons as well. So feels like it's quite a good quality. I'm actually quite pleased with the tank. I wasn't sure what to expect with it. It's the first time I've used this tank, and I'm quite pleased. It's only 3mm, so it will mean more refilling if you're a heavy vapor. I'm more used to using kind of 5mm tanks. It's only 2mm, but it does make a difference in terms of how often you have to refill, particularly with this being a bottom fill. It is just a little bit more finicky to get into it, but as you can see, it is just a case of inverting it, unscrewing it, and then topping up your tank there. The Amazon ID for this tank kit is Bravo 017 Kilo 803 TW, and as you can see, it is currently being sold by Thorvap on Amazon, and it's selling for $32.99. So quite a reasonable price, certainly cheaper than other kits out there, quite well featured for the price. Decent battery. The previous battery that I've used, which is pretty much the same design but different brand, works fine and holds its charge well. I tend to be getting about a day's worth of vaping out of it, so it's just a case of plugging it in the evening. Although obviously you can have one on charge, one whilst you're using if you buy a couple of them. And at that price, why not? Yeah, very pleased with this. Quite happy to recommend this to anyone who is vaping.